Page 66. So Satin Doll is also has a lot of 2/5s. It start out with a 2/5 in the key of C, right? So here's D minor in root position. Then it goes to the 5 in second inversion. So the bottom two notes stay the same. And you find the root third on the top. And then back to D minor and root third. So we're on page 66. I'll go ahead and give you a minute there because people are still finding it. Yeah, so the first two measures is 2/5s in the key of C, right? So here's the 2 in root, 5 in second inversion. That repeats G7 in second inversion. Then we have E minor 7 in root position. And that is a 2/5 in the key of D. And then we're going to have A7 in second inversion. And then again, E minor in root. A7 in second inversion. Then we go to A minor 7 in second inversion. That opens up to D7 in root position, which is a 2/5. So that in that case there, measure 5, we're doing that second variation, right? The 2 is inverted in second inversion. The 5 is in root position. The next chord is a little gnarly. A flat minor 7. And I say it's a little gnarly because, you know, A flat has a C flat, and that's weird. But one easy way to find it is here's A minor, right? So A flat minor with the same quality, it just means that if the chord is A flat, all the notes are going to go down by half a step to be A flat minor 7, right? So here's the top, middle. Here's your A flat minor 7 in second inversion. We have E flat, G flat, A flat, and B, which is in theory a C flat. That opens up to D flat 7 in root. And then we have C major 7 in root, D minor 7 in root, E minor 7 in root. But this is a part of a 2/5. So the next chord is the 5. Bottom two notes stay. And you find A and C sharp. And that's the A section. Let's go back from the beginning and I'll play the melody along. I'll start the melody with finger 2 and that will pretty much work for the entire A section. 1, 2, 3, 4. E minor 7. Now to make that minor, we just take the third of the chord and bring it down, right? And we're measure 5. Ready, and then it repeats. Let's repeat it. D minor and root. Ready, and back to D minor and root. G7. Everything goes up for E minor and root. A7. Make it minor by bringing the third down. Ready, measure 5. I'll give you a minute to find that one because I'm sure that one is the scary one. E flat, G flat, A flat, and B. So right from there, measure 6, ready, and now second ending. And that's that. For the B section, you can either go with a G minor 7 in second inversion, or you can go with a G minor 7 in root position. You're coming from a C, so G minor 7 in second inversion would make more sense, but it's harder to find because it's not root position, right? But either way, it will be 2, 5, 2, 5, and 1. If you chose to do root position right there, G minor 7 would be here on measure 11, right? C7, G minor 7, C7, and then the F major would be in root position. So you can choose either way. Who is going to choose to start the G minor in root position? Raise your hand. Who's going to start in second inversion? All right, let's start in second inversion. I'll add the melody. Measure 11. 1. Oh, by the way, the melody, I think I've told you this before, but the first note of that melody should be C and not D. 1, 2, 3, 4. That note there, the last C should be tied. My bad. And now that you're here, on measure 15, either you go up to second inversion. I would go up to second inversion, honestly. Let's just do that. Because down here, it starts to get murky and it sounds weird. So here, A minor second inversion on measure 15. That's a 2, 5, D7. A minor second, 2, 5. And now the G7, you would play that in second inversion with a D in the bottom. And that G7 is really not related in a 2-5-1 there. And that's why it's a little bit confusing right there. From here you go to D minor. And then that is a 2-5. So back to measure 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sense? And then the last day is exactly the same as the first day. All right, I'm going to give you a few minutes to kind of consider some of those things there. Circle parts that you need to work on.